Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Athirra Bunayya from 11 Social 2. Today, I'm going to tell a story about the ignorant Mr. Fox. This is a story from a beautiful animal village near the city. The villagers are happy animals. They sing, dance, and running around every day. They greet others in the morning and they always help others. But among them, there is one animal that never helps others or keep the village environment clean and beautiful. His name is Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox is a very messy person. He likes to litter and he is a selfish fox. But something changed him when Caramel the squirrel helped him how to be a better person. One day, on a sunny morning in the village, birds are chirping, puppies running around like there's no other day than this day. And there he is, Mr. Fox, feeling grumpy as usual, looking outside. "Oh, the sun is shining brightly today, so annoying," he said with a disgust on his face, looking the puppies running around. Then, he comes to the cute little puppies and he said, "Hey, stop running around my house, it's too loud." The puppies were frightened and after hearing Mr. Fox's angry voice, they almost start to cry. What a poor them. "Mr. Fox, they're just a kid. Why you have to be so irritating in this morning?" said Mrs. Peacock. Mrs. Peacock is the most positive animal in this village. She has a kind soul. She treats the animal kindly and never talks bad about them. "They annoy me laughing and running around. It's too loud," said the grumpy Mr. Fox. "Oh, Mr. Fox, I hope you could find happiness inside you," said the pure heart Mrs. Peacock. "Whatever," said Mr. Fox, rolling his eyes. Today, Mr. Fox is going to the supermarket buying stuff he needs. "Such a troublesome day. I need to buy new stuff today," he said. Mr. Fox are known by the villagers. At the same time, in the supermarket, Caramel, the cheerful squirrel with her best friend Ginny, the diligent rabbit, they're having part-time job in the supermarket. They're stacking a can full of cat foods. "What will you do after this, Ginny?" Caramel asked Ginny. "I have to go to my math course today," she said. Caramel looking at her with disbelief. Ginny herself is the most smart and diligent student in their school. After all, her going to a course on Sunday not a surprising news for Caramel. But she still finds it funny, a rabbit learning so hard to get a good score while she already on top of their class. "Well, fine then, I'll just find someone to play with," Caramel said with an understanding note by Ginny. Then, after their chit-chat, here comes a familiar face in the door. "Oh no, he's here today, still messy as usual," said one of the supermarket staff. Hearing what the staff said, making Caramel curious, what was up there? She is now looking to the open door and there he is, the fox everyone anticipates the most. Mr. Fox, with his usual grumpy and unwelcome face, he stepped inside and now strolling around the supermarket looking his favorite unhealthy foods. "Ah, here it is," said that fox, already holding his favorite chips and sweets. "What an ignorance! Did he know eating a lot of junk food is unhealthy for our body? And I'm pretty sure he never eats vegetables," said Ginny. Caramel just rolled her eyes while listening to Ginny's long lecture, but she admitted Ginny was right. Eating that kind of food every day aren't good for our body. Being the nosy girl Caramel is, she came to Mr. Fox and started to interview him. "What, you eat a lot of junk foods? It isn't good for your unhealthy body, sir," said the cheerful squirrel. "What's your point? It's not your problem anyway. Why you suddenly talk to me like that? Do you even know me?" said Mr. Fox, for that already to endure his anger. "Actually, sir, I know you so well. Even all of these animals in the village know the ignorant Mr. Fox too well," Caramel said while chuckling. After hearing that, he just walked away while scoffing. But in the inside, he actually felt hurt. He knows he's not very good to others, but hearing someone tell that in front of his face makes him realize he's such a bad fox. Caramel as well didn't believe what her mouth has said. She felt sorry that she suddenly said that. "Mr. Fox, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that," says Caramel. She felt terrible because what of she said. "Oh well, you aren't wrong though. I always being so ignorant and unhealthy fox. I just can't take care of myself very well. I even didn't have a friend to talk to," she said. Mr. Fox, after hearing his word, Mr. Caramel felt sorry for him. She thought it must be hard to not be able to talk about his feelings. Then, she got a great idea. "Hey, Mr. Fox, did you want to go with me to the amusement park? We can eat delicious food and not junk food. We even can buy you more clean clothes. I can teach you how to be a better person. How about that, Mr. Fox?" Caramel say with a cheerful smile on her face. Hearing that, Mr. Fox felt so happy. "I'd like to do that. Thank you for helping me. I'm going to be a better fox," he said with the biggest smile on his face. Then, off they go to the amusement park with a happy smile on their face. Caramel teach Mr. Fox how to greet people, and she taught him to be more nicer and clean. She even told him some delicious food that aren't junk food. Big thanks to Ginny to help her with that. In the end of the day, they enjoyed their trip with a happy feelings. Mr. Fox changed after a week. He became nicer. He even greeted Mrs. Peacock in the morning, and he even played with the puppies. Some people confused by his action, but some are really glad that he's changing. Caramel are one of them who glad that he's changing. She feels so happy that she can help him and listen to his worries. Now, he became one of her best friends. They always talk about their day and eat ice cream in the supermarket together with Ginny. Mr. Fox now have a lot of friends. He even invite them to his house. Now, his house are really clean and tidy. People are having fun on his house. Mr. Fox is so grateful that he could be a better fox. He's thankful to Caramel too for changing him. That's all from me. I hope you enjoyed my story. Sorry if there are any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.